WoodSongs Kids is made possible by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, welcoming visitors from all over the world to our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music, art festivals, and more. Information on everything Kentucky has to offer is online at kentuckytourism.com. By visitlex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky. By the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com. And by the Deering Banjo Company, making American-made handcrafted banjos. You can visit their full catalog of banjos online at deeringbanjos.com.
WoodSongs Kids, celebrating the music of America's front porch from the Lyric Theater in Lexington, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Sarah Molly B. Cool. I am 12 years old. Welcome to WoodSongs Kids. Please welcome our friend, Michael Jonathan.
Thank you, Sarah. We're going to sing our song together. You ready? Sitting on a creaky old rocking chair. They say it's going to rain. We don't care. Dancing with you all afternoon on the front porch with me. Listen to the rhythm of a summer rain, tapping out a tempo on my window pane. Nothing like summer on the front porch swing, making my banjo ring. I'm playing my banjo on a rocking chair. You can play the fiddle in your underwear. Just as pretty as a rainbow in your hair. On the front porch with me. Oh, when you're on the front porch with me. Thank you, Sarah. And welcome, everybody, to another episode of WoodSongs Kids. We're broadcasting all over the country, celebrating this beautiful, wonderful world of kids on America's front porch. This is raw grassroots music. The kids are not professionals. They just love very much what they're doing, and we tell them that every single week, that we want you to be happy, we want you to have fun. You don't have to be perfect. Just enjoy the music that you're playing. We've got two kids on this episode. Both of them are just wonderful. The first one is coming to us all the way from Dallas, Texas, and he's an amazing keyboard player. He's going to be playing both piano as well as the Hammond B3. We'll get into both of them. Right now he's going to do a tune from Pinetop Smith. It's called Boogie Woogie. Please welcome Dylan Shaw, Dallas, Texas, 16 years old.
boogie woogie, woo!
All the way from Dallas, Texas, 17 years old, Boogie Boy. They call you Boogie Boy. They've been calling you that for quite a while, right?
For quite a while, yes.
But your actual name is Dylan Shaw, and you are from Dallas, Texas, and music is a very big part of your family, isn't it?
It is a huge part of my family. I mean, ever since age 3, my grandma started me in the process of playing the piano, and ever since then, it's been really cherished and it's ever long lasting. I started playing at age 3, but then she started teaching me blues music, and we kind of ventured out into different genres.
So we're gonna let's follow more to your music. You're starting to write your own stuff now, and that's nice. And you're gonna play an original tune called Blues Mobile. You ready to play it?
Yes.
He's 17 years old from Dallas, Texas. Boogie Boy, Dallas approach. Dylan Shaw on WoodSongs Kids.
I got this dream, bet you already know. Driving my Ford pickup down the road. My long-haired baby sitting by my side. Can't wait to get it moving. Let's go for a ride. Wheels are spinning, we're grinning. Hold on tight, baby, this is blues living. I'm taking it far and to every state. Wanna come along now and don't be late. She rumbles and she roars when my foot hits the floor. The wind in my hair and a sweet little dare. Wheels are spinning, we're grinning. Hold on tight, baby, this is blues living. The blues mobile, beep, beep, beep. Come along now and baby take a seat. Woo! The blues mobile, it comes with the show. Hop inside, baby, let's go, go, go. Some gas and some fixing too. I guess it's what you call paying your dues. The blues mobile, beep, beep, beep. Come along now and baby take a seat. Woo! The blues mobile, it comes with the show. Hop inside, baby, let's go, go, go. Beep, 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 yeah.
17 years old from Dallas, Texas, Boogie Boy, Dylan James Shaw. Good job doing a song he wrote. You know, Sarah, you know, the piano's like all over the place, but it really is a very old instrument, isn't it?
Yes, it very much so is.
How old is it?
It's at least 1,000 years old.
Now, our next artist, we're going to go from the piano to the Appalachian Mountains. She's a young girl. She's only 12 years old, and she's going to play the mandolin. Her dad is here with her, Philip, and she's going to do a tune called Put It in a Song. 12 years old, Adalyn Ramey from Kentucky, right here on WoodSongs Kids.
Hard times have a way of showing up. Things are going fine. Hard Hard times have a way of getting in your head, heavy on your mind. They can change your feelings, keep you from healing, make you weak, even when you're strong. Anytime the hard times come along, I just put them in a song. Hard times, bad times, all those sad times, when I'm barely hanging on. Anytime the hard times come along, I just put them in a song. Songs have a way of getting in your heart, easing your mind. Something how a melody can change the way you're feeling every time. They change your feelings, help you with healing when you're weak. They make you strong. Anytime the hard times come along, I just put them in a song. Hard times, bad times, all those sad times, when I'm barely hanging on. Anytime the hard times come along, I just put them in a song. Hard times, bad times, all those sad times, when I'm barely hanging on. Anytime the hard times come along, I just put them in a song.
Adalyn Ramey, 12 years old, playing that mandolin. It's nice to have you here, Adalyn. Now, you're 12 years old, you're playing the mandolin, but, you know, we were talking to Boogie Boy earlier. He started playing the piano when he was young, and piano was your first instrument, too, wasn't it?
Yes.
So let me ask you the same thing I asked Boogie Boy. Is the piano a hard instrument for you to learn?
At first, it can be a little challenging, but, you know, once you get used to it, it gets a lot easier for sure.
Now, you went from the piano to the guitar, and here you are with the mandolin, right? So you're learning all kinds of different instruments at once, right?
Yeah.
Having your dad, Philip, play with you, is that a good thing? I mean, does that help you out a lot?
One of the best things is, you know, I don't have to go somewhere to get lessons for playing the mandolin. I can just
ask your dad.
Ask my dad. So.
It's nice to have a supportive parent, right? I mean, the grown-ups around young kids are so important, the way they feel and the way they allow you to explore your dreams and your art and your music, right? And that's what you have. You're very, very fortunate. We're going to listen to another song that you do. It's called I'm So Glad Heaven Is Real. You ready to play it?
Yes.
She's 12 years old, Adalyn Ramey on WoodSongs Kids.
I'm so glad that up in heaven there'll be no more crying. God will wipe our tears all away. I'm so glad that up in heaven
12 years old, playing that mandolin with her dad, Philip. Adalyn Ramey. We're going to go back now to our friend from Dallas, Texas. He's playing a Hammond B3 organ now, a completely same keyboard, but a completely different sound. This is a tune called Mardi Gras, New Orleans. It's Boogie Boy, Dylan Shaw from Dallas, Texas.
Well, I'm going to New Orleans, I'm gonna see the Mardi Gras. I am going to New Orleans, I'm gonna see the Mardi Gras. When I get to New Orleans, I'm gonna see what the carnival's for. I've got a ticket in my hand, I've gotta go to New Orleans. I've got a ticket in my hand, I've gotta go to New Orleans. When I get to New Orleans, I'm gonna see the Zulu Kid.
Playing that Hammond B3 sound, Dylan Shaw, Boogie Boy they call him. And we got his mom. Let's say hi to his mother, Christine. So where's the name Boogie Boy come from?
So actually, his dad named him that because that's what he did. He always just wanted to boogie, play boogie-woogie music.
Well, big credit to all the parents that do that for their kids. We're very proud of you and him. They call him Boogie Boy. This is a song called Vicky right here on WoodSongs Kids. Play that Hammond B3 sound on his keyboard. Boogie Boy, Dylan Shaw, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Now we're going to travel back to the Appalachian Mountains. She's going to do a song called Hazel Green. 12 years old, Adalyn Ramey and her father Philip, right here on WoodSongs Kids.
Kentucky, there's a place so dear to me. It's where I met my true love in a town called Hazel Green. Hazel Green, Hazel Green, prettiest town I ever seen. There lives the boy of my dreams. I'm going back to Hazel Green. With my mama and my papa had to move to Tennessee. I'm saving up my money, going back to Hazel Green. Hazel Green, Hazel Green, prettiest town I ever seen. There lives the boy of my dreams. I'm going back to Hazel Green. Finally got the money, gonna catch that train and ride. Find me back in Hazel Green, my darling by my side. Hazel Green, Hazel Green, prettiest town I ever seen. There lives the boy of my dreams. I'm going back to Hazel Green. Hazel Green, Hazel Green, prettiest town I ever seen. There lives the boy of my dreams. I'm going back to Hazel Green. Hazel Green, Hazel Green, prettiest town I ever seen. There lives the boy of my dreams. I'm going back to Hazel Green. I'm going back to Hazel Green.
Adalyn Ramey, 12 years old. So let's listen to another one of your songs. It's called Lonesome Wind. It's Adalyn Ramey and her dad Philip right here on WoodSongs Kids.
There's a storm moving in. I feel the lonesome wind. My blue skies are gray since you went away. My tears falling down like rain on the ground. But now a storm's moving in. I feel the lonesome wind. The lonesome wind, the thunder rolls, the hurting runs deep like God only knows. And I'm alone here again. There's a storm moving in. I feel the lonesome wind. Let the floodwaters roll like this hurt in my soul. The lightning strikes, your words cut like a knife. Maybe I'll just pretend I'll see the sunshine again. But now a storm's moving in. I feel the lonesome wind. The lonesome wind, the thunder rolls, the hurt it runs deep like God only knows. And I'm alone here again. There's a storm moving in. I feel the lonesome wind. I'm alone here again. There's a storm moving in. I feel the lonesome wind.
Wasn't it great having 12-year-old Adalyn Ramey on our broadcast, and WoodSongs Kids all the way from Dallas, Texas, Boogie Boy Dylan Shaw playing his keyboards. You know, Mr. Rogers said it best. You know, we talked to both the kids and their parents, how important the parents are. And Mr. Rogers said, listening is where love begins. And that's true not just in our home, but in our hometowns, our neighborhoods, our countries, people around the world. Listening is important because nobody can fight during the act of listening. And that's why we think music is such an important thing. These kids are part of the biggest peacekeeping army in history by getting people to listen to them play. It's a beautiful thing. We thank everybody for joining in, right?
Thanks for being a part of our show. Join us again for more WoodSongs Kids.
Closed captioning provided by Highbridge Springwater. WoodSongs Kids is made possible by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, welcoming visitors from all over the world to our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music, art festivals, and more. Information on everything Kentucky has to offer is online at kentuckytourism.com. By visitlex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky. By the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com. And by the Deering Banjo Company, making American-made handcrafted banjos. You can visit their full catalog of banjos online at deeringbanjos.com.